I'm Danny Hurdle, and my wife Marianne and I have the business. It's called Carolina Brothers Pit Barbeque. We both grew up in North Carolina, but now we live up here in Northern Virginia. We're in Oregon.
Pretty close to Eugene.
My brother's outside of Portland.
Yeah, it's south of Portland. About 90 minutes by car.
Yeah, the guys in Cyber saying something about that. I live in Raleigh. I just came up for the weekend to help my father-in-law here, and that's cool. That's awesome. This is the North Carolina style barbecue. It's an Eastern North Carolina style, which is a vinegar base, is what we use.
Oh, I bet that's good.
The smoke will clear out in a second. That's gonna.
And this is for a party later, you said?
Yes, we've got 2 different catering events. And
Good to meet you too.
Started off in Oregon June 1st,
June 2nd?
June 2nd, 2007. And on the road.
It was built in 1944. Mr. Parlow built it. He had a store across the road right on that corner. And he built this for his sons, so when they got home out of the military, they were both in the Air Force, they'd have a job. And so when they came home, they opened it up for 2 years. They ran it as a feed and seed place, and because the railroad was right here, and they would sell that stuff. But then Mr. Parlow his health got bad, so they moved all the groceries from across the road and made it a grocery store. And it was the only grocery store for like 8-9 miles around here. So everybody used to shop here. There's even old shopping carts up in the attic still here. And then then it became a little general store. They did a little bit of food stuff, and then we bought it 2.5 years ago and just turned it into a barbecue place. And the owner knew that they were going to close this road at Route 7, and that would kill the traffic flow by here. But we figured, there's enough homes around, we'd do it, and it's been real good. My wife and I have been catering for 20 years out here, but I grew up in North Carolina, and she did too. And when I was 12 years old or 13, my dad won a barbecue restaurant and a poker game in North Carolina, and that's how we got started. So we've been doing it ever since. And I came up here, I'm a stonemason also, to lay stone. And I got a cooker, one of these cookers, and did a block party, did a pig on the block party. My neighbor said, you ought to put a yellow page yet in. This thing, it catch on right there. And it sure did. I did that, and it took off. And now I do more barbecue than I do stonework. So it's really catching on. And I feel like now when I retire laying stone, I can just cook pigs. I'll be all right. My sauce, we cook our pork and our ribs and everything. We cook them in a clear vinegar-based sauce. Then when our ribs are almost done, about ready to fall apart, we dip them in a rib sauce that we make ourselves. That 50% of my rib sauce is also that vinegar-based sauce. And we dip them in that. And if you put the sauce on too early, the sauce will burn. So you want to just glaze it on them when they're about done. And people really, I sell almost as much sauce as I do barbecue now. People really like my sauce. So we're trying to get it bottled. We had to make about 200 gallons a week now, and it's hard. It takes us like 2 nights. My wife and I worked the other night for 4 hours, 2 nights a week just making sauce.
Wow.
That's getting to be a chore. So if I could get it, my recipe and get it bottled professionally is what we're working on. Then that way we can ship it all over the country. And pork, beef, and chicken, and then the baby back ribs. And then we do hot dogs for the kids, but half of them get eaten by the parents. They like a hot dog too, because they're cost less. But the ribs have been a big hit for us. At home we didn't even do ribs. We just did the pork barbecue. It was the only barbecue we did in North Carolina. But up here, so many people from so many different places. A lot of them just really like the beef because they've had it you grew up on it, so that's what they want. But we still go through twice as much pork as we do beef or chicken. For 6 hours, then you slip them on the back like we got it now. They got the heads off on them. They were cooking so many, But that's a long time ago. That was in Rocky Mountain, North Carolina, these pictures.
Wow, now that's a barbecue, man.
They're doing some serious eating there, aren't they?
They're serious eating. I never even seen a pit that.
Oh, I know.
Like that.
But that's what they did. They set a pit and they're under a shelter, though, in case it rains or something, keeps them dry. But they hadn't long killed them pigs. You see, still got the pot there, but he did it like they do the chitlin and stuff in. But them pigs, they weren't kept in the refrigerator no while. They killed them and you know, probably made sausage out of some of them and barbecued these, making a bunch of barbecue up.
I've never.
Yeah, well, here you go. What would you like to drink?
Ice tea be good for me.
All right. Would you like sweet or unsweet?
Unsweet be great.
Unsweet. This is the article the Washington Post did on just in February. It tells all the history about it. But in this picture here, this is my wife's dad and her granddad in North Carolina. They had, you know, they were killing hogs one day, and they got a picture of that. And these pigs here were some that her dad raised for his 4-H project years ago.
So you think you'll be hungry after you eat all that?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I was kind of hungry, but I think this is going to be.
Yeah, you might have to get a to-go box. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's vinegar based.
Good-hearted people, great food, good place. It's well worth coming out of your way to find.